Alright, hello everybody. So I'm back for another video. I have a little bit of a stuffy nose. And yes, I have a stuffy nose. I have my sinus as per usual. But this video is in regards to something that to me is very important. A lot of us in the spiritual community, we tend to say, you know, whoever we tend to say things like, oh, whoever you think spirit is, or your spirit guides, or blah, blah, blah. So I just want to talk to you guys about my knowledge, or my inner knowing, my gnosis of how the spirit world works. As far as guides are concerned, and the level of guides that there are, right? So you have, let's see, am I in the right notes? Okay, so you guys have seen me say, oh, spirit is telling me. When I say spirit, I mean not just the spirit that guides me, not just my goddesses, but it's my own spirit. It's me. It's my inner gnosis. It's my inner knowing. So I'm not going to say, oh, my inner knowing thinks. When you guys hear me say that, I'm talking about like my ancestors could be coming in. So instead of saying it's my ancestors, is this, I'm not going to give you guys the keys to who's talking to me, and when they speak to me, or whatever. So I generalize it and I say spirit is saying, you know, because at the end of the day, they are omnipresent, and they are one, because they live in the all, in the universe. Everything is constant. Outside of the bubble of where we live is constant. Meaning, you know, if you live on planet Earth, it's not constant. The moon comes up for a certain amount of hours. The sun comes up for some certain amount of hours. If the sun is this way and we happen to hit Aries of some sort, then something else might happen. You know what I mean? In the universe, it happens simultaneously. It is all happening at once. So, for those of you that understand the spirit world, you have your ancestors, and under your ancestors you have your human ancestors, and you also have your galactic ancestors, wherever your soul dropped from. So whatever zodiac sign you dropped from, somewhere within that area of that zodiac sign, depending on the time and the date, is where you drop from. Some of us should get or receive some sort of galactic reading. And the galactic readings should inform you what galaxy your soul came from, and really read your soul. It's a form of reading your soul. The soul in a sense where your energy, your Merkaba, reading that, understanding your all. So we have your ancestors, you have your human ancestors, like I said, and you have your galactic ancestors. Then you have, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Then you have the spirits that are, those spirits that just wander around. Some people say that they're in purgatory, but I'll make another video in regards to what purgatory actually is. Or souls that haven't left the planet, that are just still wandering around. They haven't walked into the light or into the darkness, whatever their choice may be. Then you have those spirits. Sometimes those spirits do manipulate your thoughts or your train of thoughts. Like, for example, if you move into a new home and there's an entity living there, whether that entity is a negative energy or positive energy, whatever the case may be, the energy will have some sort of control over your energy sphere, over your aura, over what hits or doesn't hit your aura. Then you have the spirits that are connected with everyone else. Everyone else has guides, spirits, ancestors, etc. And you interact with those spirits as well, because you're having a human experience and you're talking to other people, and so therefore those people are being guided to you by outside forces, outside spirits, ancestors, etc. Then you have the spirits that are the gods and the goddesses. Like, for example, I work with Santa Marta la Dominadora. She's my head. Okay, she's my crown. There's some people that work with Yemanja. There's some people that work with Osiris. There's some people that work with Poseidon. I don't know. There's some people that work with Pan. Then you have those guides and goddesses. Some of us have many of them. There are a lot of people that like to get baptized so that they can hold the information and be the head or the course of who we are. and I mean we as in like the human race. So they hold information within secret societies, etc., etc., and they are the bearers of the light. So just to say. Then you have, what did I say? I said the spirits, you get baptized, the crowns. Okay. Then you have those people who are the guardian angels. Let's talk about the guardian angels. Some of you guys perceive the guardian angels as, oh, it's just an angel. Oh, it's just a messenger. Oh, it was just someone. Oh, I was baptized and they're my guardian angel. Because I've heard people, I've had consultations with people, whether over the phone, that I've done spell work for, that I've done other things for, etc., etc. And they go to these like, they get baptized with like Shango or some Yoruba god or some Ifa god, right? Or some sort of god or spirit under their religion or under their following, and they call those their guardian angels. What are we doing? And who's giving you the info? What's happening? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Because that's not correct. They're not your guardian angels. They're either your crown chakra, the person that's giving you the consultation. And I'm talking about specifically for like santeros and like people that follow Yoruba, Ifa, whatever, or the 21 divisions. These are spirits, right? They're all spirits. But when they call them guardian angels, that's a confusion that people have. That's not the right terminology. I'm not quite sure if that's what you actually believe, but it's not the same terminology. You can say, you know, the santos or los espíritus, or the spirits. You can leave them there, spirits, but they're not your guardian angels. Your guardian angels, I'll tell you the little secret, your guardian angels are people that were assigned to you for their own well-being, and for your well-being. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is what a guardian angel is. And that guardian angel could have been a deceased person in your family, in your ancestry, or they could be somebody that went through a lot in their past life, and by guiding you, they protect themselves in the other world, and they also gain energy from the other world. Okay, they gain what some people like brownie points, or they gain energy to be able to either fix their energy field or fix their frequency, is a popular word, on the other plane, but behind the veil. So they're helping you behind the veil. That is what a guardian angel is. Some people, you guys have to know the difference, because that's how people get scammed. That's how I got scammed. That's how I got scammed. Oh my God, like I don't know, it's like 6-7 years ago I got scammed. Girl, I got scammed. Yes, I did. And that's how they scammed me, because I didn't know the information. So I feel responsible, and I have to let you guys know that this is the information. Now, under all of these entities, we have names such as the messengers, the angels of light, the angels, the seraphims, the devils, blah, blah, blah. These are all under those categories. So I'm going to write them down. So they're the ancestors. And under the ancestors is the human race. And then you have the galactic ancestors, right? These are the spirits. Then you have your gods and goddesses, right? I'm going to write it down so that you guys can write it down. And you have your gods and goddesses, which is what I told you guys. So it's like, it can be, you know, your pans, your this, your that. Then you have another form, and these are not in order. I'm just giving you guys the form and the categories, the main categories where these entities fall under. Then you have the spirits that put other people in your path because they're the guardian angels, or the spirits or entities that walk with other people. So other people. And then you have those that you interact with that are just roaming around the planet, right? Or roaming around your energy. That's why you should never move into a house and not sage it, clean it, because you don't know what's there. You don't know if maybe the purpose of you having the keys to that house is so that you can cleanse the house, have that person move on to somewhere behind the veil, let's just say, or somewhere in the heavens, and then so you can move forward in your life. It's an exchange. There's always an exchange. And then you have your guardian angel. And under all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and under all of these sections, and I'll repeat, ancestors, human race, galactic, gods and goddesses, the spirits from other people, and gods and goddesses includes all these people, all these entities you guys baptize yourselves with, because I'm not baptized. The spirits from other people that are around, having communication. Then you have the spirits from other places, like that are just roaming around the planet. And around you in your environment. And then you have your guardian angels, and under all of those 5 you have your devils, you have your seraphims, you have your let's see, the angels, or the angels of light, or the messengers. They're all messengers. However, whichever category or element, or your fairies, whatever element they fall under, they will always fall under these 5 categories. Okay, and it's important for you guys to know this, so where you're coming from. And then once you know this, now you can see which element they come from. Like the elements of my goddess is water. So now I know that she's a goddess, and that she lives in the water. I know that I have dreams with my grandmother. I have dreams with my with my aunts, with my uncles all the time. I feed them all the time, leave them a candle, etc., etc. They, they fall under my ancestors, but they're all spirit. They're all behind the veil. Some of them are closer to the planet than others, but they're still all behind that veil. That unknown, that secret place that's behind the physical plane, okay? Now, and then you guys should know also that they all hold a specific purpose. Your ancestors might reincarnate into your life, into your present life, as a child of yours, as whatever. If that's what they chose, or if that's what's responsible, what is written in their energy, or what they're responsible for. If that's their purpose, that's what's gonna happen. Some of your galactic ancestors might come to you, give you information or whatever for their purpose, which is your purpose. Your gods and goddesses, it's people that are entities that are there for you to you can say bite off, or work your way through the matrix. Excuse me, or work your way through the matrix, meaning the earth or the system, with you trying to embody their energy or embody their spirits. You're not worshiping them, and I hope none of you guys worship them, but you should always feed them. So there's always an interchange of things. So you feed them, they protect you, they guide you, they showed you, they lead you, and everyone is happy. Everything is in balance, okay? Everything is in balance, not imbalanced, but in correct balance. It's always important for you guys to respect the environment that you're in, the buildings that you walk into, the jobs that you guys have, the places where you guys are, because you never know what's around. You never know what type of portals you guys might open or be around. And then your guardian angels, if you guys are baptized and you have that angel with you, that's not a god or a goddess, but it's a frequency, or it's somebody that passed away, is a human form, and they're there to collect their goodies as you're here to collect your purpose. They want to continue doing good deeds by helping you. Make sure that you always light or light up a white candle for them, and give them money and give them frequency, because money is a form of frequency. It's formed by the machine. It comes from Mother Earth because of the paper. It's something that's always getting transmuted. It goes from one hand to another. It's always going. So it creates energy. It creates frequency of some sort of way. It creates energy, and that energy is then transferred to their frequency. So if you can do that, you can do rituals for them. Not necessarily for money, because they're not going to be like chasing credit cards or whatever, or like, slashing credit cards, but it's a way of giving them money. Always make sure that you have them protected as well, because they protect you. And it's in your best interest to protect them, and it's in their best interest to protect you. so that they also can elevate beyond the veil and have in their experience of life, of infinity, to continue to move on, as opposed to going to a place that some of you guys may perceive as hell, or to stop living, or to stop having frequency, to stop movement. They don't want that. So make sure that you're always good to them. And in return, I'm sure that they will provide guidance for you as well when it comes to, excuse me, karmic debt that you may have. I'm going to talk about karma in the next video, or karmic dues that you may have, karmic debt that you may have, etc., etc. We all elevate together. If we cease to exist, meaning the physical realm ceases to exist, then the veil ceases to exist as well. And we can't have that shit. We cannot have that. And this is a way of protecting it. Knowledge is everything. Knowing, the knowing, your gnosis, your inner knowing is everything. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.